Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, and I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh, freedom, well, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the night time from the day. Losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Better let somebody love you before it's too late.
Look, that lady's holding a flask. That's the lady with the flask of perfume that we just read about the other day in Mark 14. I totally missed that in the last video. I just realized that. So that child is the Messiah. And she's crying, and it's right after you seen what happened to the place that the scepter was. And if you look at these headlines that are coming out, they look pretty, you know, they've ratcheted the rhetoric all the way up. So, and if you haven't noticed what's going on, like everyone's amassing their guys, their boys, to the spots that they want them to be in, and someone's about ready to pop off. Let me just put it to you that way. And I seen this video where a guy that I watch all the time, he shows like flight radar stuff. He was saying that anyone who comes up against them will die because God, you know, has their back. The expectation. He was proclaiming loudly his expectation. And I know that that's how a lot of the world is. But if it happens the way it says it's going to happen, what we've been reading about is going to come true. That because their expectation has been a fairy tale, it's going to devastate them. Just like Albert Pike said they were going to do in his little book, and Morals and Dogma. But look, check this out. So this is the Illuminati card. And there's a couple things that I missed, and I don't know how. Look, it should have been so obvious. There's a eclipse right here behind the writing. And then that's a blue and white skull. You see that? And this lion, I know it says it's the Three Lions Gaming Company, but I just thought that was kind of odd that that's on there, right? So, yeah, the eclipse, the flying scroll lands right around the time of the eclipse, and then you see all this storm of brewing over where it's brewing. Yeah. And we seen in iPet Goat too that it's snowing when we see the tiger, and that's when the boom happens, everything goes down. And then right after that is when the finish line is just right around the corner. Let's go check it out, check a little bit of it out. We will here when I get done with these pictures, we'll go check it out, and we'll watch it. I'm sure I missed something, but make sure you have your ears on and open your eyes. All right. For anyone who didn't get to see the proof of Babylon clay tablet above it, right? Watch. So the only place in the world that has a river like that is in Quebec. You can see that's Montreal, Quebec, right? See it right there, like that. Now look at that. That's it, fully zoomed in, and that was just on my Google Maps. You can see that's the place, and look, they even left the name right on it, Louis Babel Ecological Reserve. And if you zoom in, you'll see this whole little circle is full of craters from meteor strikes and groves of trees. Yep. Zoom in and look at it. And the name Louis it's the French version to the name of the child that we just seen on iPet Goat 2, the one that was being oppressed. His name is Louis in the French translation. You see, it's got the same little river that comes up through it like that, and it over here on the sides it says 9 miles in between, and it's calling these things islands. It's exactly that. You see it? It's got the same little river, and each of those are like little islands. It's the same. It is Babylon. That's why there's craters there. Why, you should know why there'd be craters there. All right, I'm not going to try to keep you very long, but we got to get this. I'm just going to show you a few of these articles because they're huge. Like, look at this one. It says, what time is the annular solar eclipse on October 14th? Look at the clock. It's at 9:11. What time is the annular solar eclipse on October 14th? 9:11? Yeah. So, that YouTube video, the BBC I just showed you, it just came out like 3 minutes ago before I hit the record button. And they said that they just give this, that ISIS-Rael issued this warning or whatever, told the people, 1.1 million of them citizens, to get out of that town within 24 hours. They got a 24-hour notice. So you tell me. So, but look, this Canyonland, Utah, this is the time, the location and the time of the Ring of Fire, that those places will see the Ring of Fire. Not just the eclipse, but the Ring of Fire. I already told you the eclipse lasts over Utah 420 seconds. This says that the Ring of Fire will be at 10:29 by Canyonlands. That's the closest to the spot. 10:29, and 10:29 is 2 minutes and 24 seconds. How many seconds is that? That's 144, right? Yep. And any of these articles that you want to pick, it's nothing but exactly what we've been seeing. But let me show you these couple that's Huge, and I'll read the word to you. Like this one here, it says, title, The Day the Sky Shattered. The day the sky shattered. And if you read in here, it's, look, somewhere in here. But in our fictional scenario, something goes terribly wrong right there at the top paragraph. Here's a picture from the Wikipedia of the Sassoon Codex. You can see it says it's got the 24 on it, the 18, and then look, it says at the bottom that it was sloppy, that this book, this codex, was sloppy, for it forgotten punctuation, diacritical marks, and vowels. He also errs in his whatever spelling on dozens of occasions. He errs. This is the book of wrongness, remember? It's the flying scroll. Look at these articles. Treasure stash, buried in emergency 1400 years ago, found in playground in China. 65, 1400, coastal city. 65, 1400. This is copper. I don't know what that, I think that number together is like 1800, I think, or no, or something, 2400. But this is the best part right here, look. The other pits and wells contain pottery fragments, tiles, altars, wash bins, and other artifacts. Archaeologists said 2 lamps. The artifacts mainly date from the Han Dynasty, a period of 206 BC to 220 BC. But look, the 2 lamps. And it's showing a well in this article. There's the 35. Yeah, you tell me. And that just come out like today. Look, and these are all, that one was from yesterday, 13 hours ago. And this is the same flight that brought in the codex, the Sassoon Codex, the other day that we read about. In every article. And this here article is talking about Native Americans. When a eclipse happens, they go back to cultural protocol. Right there at the bottom of the top paragraph, it says, showed up for the chance to either connect with or remember cultural protocol going back hundreds of years. Like it reminds them to, and it talks about Sabbath. Look, don't look at the eclipse, eat, drink, sleep, or engage in physical activity. And it's happening on the Sabbath too, in case you didn't know that, this Saturday. Let me see. Oops. Another one, just so you can see. No, it just keeps going. There's the 56, the 104. You can tell me every article is 41, 104, all this stuff? There's no way. All right, I'm just going to read this chapter of Zechariah and encourage you once again to do what's right. If you see all these signs that you're seeing, you should be understanding that something, you're going to have to make a choice. If you've made it this far in this video and you see that the truth I've been telling you it's the truth, you're going to have to move. But check this out. Chapter 10, Zechariah. Ask Yahuwah for rain in the time of the latter rain. Yahuwah makes storm clouds, and he gives them showers of rain, the plants in the field, to everyone. For the household idols spoke emptiness, the diviners saw falsehood and relate dreams of deceit. They comfort in vain, therefore they have wandered about like sheep. They are afflicted, for there is no shepherd. My wrath burns against the shepherds, and I lay a charge against the leaders. For Yahuwah of hosts shall visit his flock, the house of Yehudah, and make them like his splendid horse in battle. From him comes the cornerstone, from him the tent peg, from him the battle bow, from him every ruler together. And they shall be like mighty men who trample down with mud of the streets in battle, and they fight because Yahuwah is with them, and the riders on horses shall be put to shame. And I shall make the house of Yehudah mighty, and save the house of Joseph. And I shall bring them back, because I have compassion on them. And they shall be as though I had not pushed them aside, for I am Yahuwah, their mighty Most High, and I answer them. And Ephraim shall be as a mighty man, and their heart shall rejoice as if with wine. And their children shall see and rejoice, their heart exulting in Yahuwah. I shall whistle for them and gather them, for I shall ransom them, and they shall increase as they once increased. Though I sow them among peoples, they shall remember me in places far away, and they shall live together with their children, and they shall return. And I shall bring them back from the land of Egypt, and gather them from Ashur, and bring them into the land of Gilad and Lebanon, until no more room is found for them. And he shall pass through the sea of distress, and strike the waves of the sea, and all the depths of the river shall dry up. And the pride of Ashur shall be brought down, and the scepter of Egypt be taken away. And I shall make them mighty in Yahuwah, so that they walk up and down in his name, declares Yahuwah. That's what's going to happen. You could, if whoever will get on to follow the truth, the Lamb, the word, the life, wherever he leads them, they'll end up to this promise. And anyone who can't isn't going to. And it's sad, because all it takes is love. All you got to do is love the Most High. And sadly, though, very few do.
Desperado, sitting in a old money dollar. A man inside is hollow. Take it easy. I'm not trying to go against it. Actually, I'm going with you. Gotta get up out of here and you and leave me behind. I know you won't, cause we share common interest. You need me, there ain't no leave me behind. Never know, no. Just want out of here, yeah. Once I'm gone, ain't no going back. If you want, we could be run away, running from, and inside of love. Yeah, yeah, there ain't nothing here for me. There ain't nothing here for me anymore. But I don't wanna be alone. Desperado, sitting in a old Monte Carlo. We both out of hospital. Take it easy. I'm not trying to go against it. I can be at all for you. Gotta get up out of here. You will leave me behind. I know you won't, cause we share common interest. You need me, there ain't no leave me behind. Never